Hey everyone, welcome to this week's show. I am your host and commissioner and GM of Team Ramrod, and with me, as always, I have Corey, co-commissioner and GM of RoboWolf.
Co-commissioner now. Yeah, fair. Only to approve trades though. So is it really co-commissioner?
Limited power. It is called
Yeah.
co-commissioner when I go in the options,
All right.
but I can
Assistant of the commissioner.
I limited the power which I was able to do. It's pretty much just for trades. He
Fucking
cannot
power
change
hungry.
any league settings, anything like that.
Sorry. That's all
So,
right.
a pretty eventful week. Um, yeah, I'm pretty tired, but I say let's
Do you
get
got
into this.
do you got predictions?
Yeah, you went 4 for 8. I
Oh
went
wow.
2 for 8.
Wow, I'm making up some ground. Let's go.
Whew.
All right. We'll see where we went wrong. Pretty much
All right,
every matchup almost, but
let's start off with your matchup here. House of Kirill taking that matchup 9-3. You fall the 13th place with a 2-4 record. He climbs into 11th place with a 2-3-1 record. What happened here, buddy?
man, this was a battle. Like my team showed up. Um really I was looking stronger and then he posted a shutout on a Forsberg ad on the weekend. His team also showed up, killer week. Like Neil definitely won this. But he had to earn it. Tied an assist. I beat him in goals by three, but he had 5 game winners to my one. So that's pretty painful. He killed me in PIMs and plus minus. He killed me in hits and shots. And then goalies, we both had a shutout. No shorties. His 5 wins to my two. So it was yeah, he kicked my butt. Good on Neil. Kind of go through to see the teams who did well. Robertson was my big performer here. 6 goals, 3 assists, plus six, 19 shots, 5 hits on the week. Um,
It's a really good
no
week.
one, yeah, no one else really stood out. Hurdle, 3 goals, 1 assist, 15 shots. Robertson's been hot. Wolf with my shutout, putting up a 938. Bennington even getting a win, a 901, just not enough to get through Neil here. Um, see who did the heavy lifting here. Manson with a fight, 6 hits for him, some good grind. Panarin showing up with New York, right? 2 goals, 6 assists. Finally getting the offense going. Pasternak, 3 goals, 4 assists. And then you can see here Forsberg with 17 safe shutout on the Saturday. And yeah, Sorokin also with a really good week. And Veg also getting a win. So a lot of goalie support there.
And Cooley, who didn't play at all.
Oh, no, he picked them up for this week. They have two back-to-backs this week.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's why he picked him up on the Sunday. He didn't need to worry about it. Like if Sunday was game over, he crushed me Saturday, and it was not. I had 2 games to his 9 Sunday. It was just not. It was not meant to be. But anything you have to add there?
No, not really. Big win for Neil. Tough loss for yourself. Dropping the 2-4. Not the start you're looking for.
No.
I imagine. I imagine you
Yeah,
weren't
yeah,
looking
yeah,
to,
yeah.
to
Yeah, two
start.
wins. Like if I was Mark, I'd be ecstatic. Like,
Yeah, so big win for Neil though, to climb up to 2 wins, and on your end, disappointed to fall down to 2 win to stay at
yeah,
2 wins, right? So,
yeah, yeah. Big win
uh,
for him though,
yeah, big win.
standing wise. Yeah.
And I will go into the fucking ass beating I took here from Daltrey. You said at least your team showed up. My team didn't show up at all. Daltrey remaining undefeated. I'm went 3-0 to start. Now I'm 3-3 after two close losses, and then I followed up with this. I don't know what this was, but it was not close.
Yeah, like looking at the numbers, you took saves. Um, you didn't have like 55 shots. Like you just your team didn't show up. 4 power play points. He
Had a
beat
lot
me
of
by
injuries this week. It's not an excuse, just
yeah,
what happened.
yeah,
Uh, Short-term injuries, but they were still a guy losing man games, right? It just that didn't help at all.
yeah. No, and then Daltrey just plowed right through you. Didn't really look competitive. Be plus 17 more than you, 20 pims more, 20 shots more, 10 blocks, 11 hits more. He didn't get a lot of goalie starts, probably like four it looks like, and he got three wins and a shutout. Not great save percentage, but enough to take three of the goalie stats from you.
Goalie's been
We
letting
go,
me down the last couple weeks.
yeah. Well, at one point in the week, you were losing like 10-3, and your goalies were the only ones with your points. And I was gonna say, hey, you said if your goalies show up, you'll win.
No, they let
Um,
me down again.
Go through here. You had McDavid showed up, 4 goals, 4 assists, 14 shots, even some hits there. Got four. Doughty's on air, +5 on the week, pretty solid. But not really anything to note. Foligno, 12 hits. Hyman's back, 11 hits. Nice to see he's throwing the body already.
Yeah, he's only been back for what, 2 games
Yeah,
at
so
that point?
that's nice to see. Yeah, but then we see Matthews is out right at the same time. So
Yeah.
Murs without a start for you on the week.
Yeah, he had
Um,
that illness that was going around, so he didn't play any games last week.
ooh,
He played this
yeah,
week and it wasn't good. But I mean, it was
it's,
against Winnipeg.
yeah. Yeah, Hellebuck two wins, Borowski 1 win. So not the greatest numbers in Winnipeg, but they're still winning for you at least.
Yeah.
Um, Go to Daltrey's team. A little bit of everyone here. Walker 16 hits, Tavares and Stützle 2 goals, 1 assist apiece, both with a fair amount of shots and hits too. Lafreniere 2 goals, 2 assists, +6. Zadorov 11 pims. McKinnon 4 assists, +6. 3 hits. Nice to see he's throwing the body too. Schmaltz still contributing. Goal and an assist on the week.
He slowed
Um,
down a bit though.
yeah, definitely.
I know that because it's the
Walls.
team I follow, so
Well, it's not 7 points, 9 points on the week, so slowed down definitely. Picking up Wallstead, huge for Daltrey here, getting a shutout. Uh, Gustafson still putting up some good numbers. Decor just coming back from injury, so no contribution there. Yeah, kind of had his way with you and more. So
yeah.
you'll get your chance at redemption,
Yeah, I'll get to
maybe.
play him again, I believe.
Might be the last week
It'll
of
be
the
my
year.
my last week, I believe.
Yeah. So yeah, coming for you again, Neil. Uh, Move on to the next one here.
Yeah, Team Rocket jumping up to 3-3 after defeating the Braden bye week here 10-3. What happened here?
Yeah, it's disappointing to see the Braden bye week. Not even really coming to our own defense in the chat. Just
Yeah,
kind
they
of
finally
admitting
woke up in the
they've
chat
been
a bit.
yeah. So you look at the matchup here, and Braden with 29 pims, winning by +1
Phew.
in 7 blocks, and that's all he could really muster. Kyle's goalies taking 4 categories, fair amount of wins for the saves too. The offense showed up pretty good. 12 goals, 22 assists, 9 power play points. Uh, so a solid week for him. It didn't really have to do a whole lot to get through Braden though. You look at see who did what. McTavish and unlikely 12 pims, I'd say there. Really probably think that was enough to win the category. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was enough to win the week. Same with Lee, 7. That was enough to win the week. Schaefer, 2 goals, 2 assists, putting up some good deep stats. Um,
he's been
Really,
good.
DePet, 1 goal, 4 assists, decent deep stats. But you can see not a single um, stat from Brian Rust or Sidney Crosby um, or Shea Theodore.
Well,
So
he missed those games probably. They only had 2 games last week, and they were in Friday and Sunday. They were in Sweden.
so you didn't set it in time then.
The one was at 9:30 in the morning on Sunday.
Yeah, no, I remember that because I wasn't expecting
The
it.
other one, I think, was a 5 p.m. start. So,
Yeah,
uh,
but not a
they,
single stat on the week from them though. So it's hard to compete when you do that.
oh yeah, you missed the only 2 starts they're gonna get you. And
Yeah. And then goalie wise, Ottinger with huge week, been up a 940, but Gibson and Picard just pulling those stats down. Um, but then you look at Kyle's team here. Fantilli has been slow but steady. 2 goals, 1 assist. Ovi, a couple more goals. Kane, a goal and 3 assists. Um, Gostis Bear, 5 assists. Reinhardt, 3 goals, 2 assists. A really balanced offense coming through for him here. Goalie wise, you get his Skinner with 3 wins on the week. Markstrom and Allen both with one, seeing good amount of starts. Uh, Pretty easy for him to get the win there.
That's
Anything else to say?
big win for Kyle. No surprise there over the Braden bye week.
No, not at all. Not
He
right now.
barely had a pulse all season, you know? Like there's two of them running that team.
Yeah, more losses in 6 weeks than all last season.
Yeah. We got here. The Shifley Tower defeating the Polar Bears, giving Sean his first loss of the season. What happened here?
Yeah, Derek's goalie is taking 4 categories to none.
I heard they were
They put
good.
him. I heard they were good too. He did. I think he disagreed. But goalies, we know how you love hate them so much.
Yeah.
Player categories, they split. A few were close. 3 goals difference, 3 assists difference, 2 hits apart. Um, they both had pretty solid weeks. Goalie wise, just Derek's team showed up. One goalie win more, 12 saves more. But he did have a substantial difference in goals against average and save percentage, though. But yeah, so that was pretty tight week for a few categories. Could have gone either way. Paulie getting his first loss.
I'm sure
See
he'll
where,
be all right with that. Only one loss 6 weeks in.
yeah, oh yeah. Raymond, 1 goal, 6 assists. Bouchard, a goal, 5 assists, plus 6. Um, McNabb, 7 shots, 6 hits, 12 blocks. Shifley with 12 PIMs and contributing 2 goals and an assist. Um, Holloway, 2 goals, 8 hits. Really getting some good value there. And look at the goalie Swayman with his only wins on the week. Allmark and Vladar both putting up decent like solid
Good
numbers at
stats. Yeah.
935, 922. Just couldn't get the wins. Looks like Allmark was 2 different games,
Under
47
two
saves.
goals against average, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, he had 4 goalies going for him here through the week, and they all did fairly well, except for Lindbaum, who's moved on from anyway. So Anderson, his
He
new
was a
addition.
spot start.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
And he needed that
Uh,
start because he took saves.
yeah, with it, yeah, that helped. I mean, he could have lost saves technically, but still win 7-6. Go to Sean's team here. Lekin in 2 goals and an assist. Fox 5 assists, 7 blocks. Morrissey a goal and 5 assists, 8 blocks. Quinn Hughes 7 assists. So his defense really showed up for him. It seems point wise. Olivier 2 goals, 1 assist, 12 PIMs, 5 shots, 11 hits, 4 blocks. Heiskanen, another D man, 3 assists, plus 5. Um, and then goalie wise, he has Thompson put up his 1 win and a solid 9-10 or a couple starts, looks like, maybe even 3. Lindgren with no starts on the week. But yeah, not enough to get it done.
Yeah.
And his first loss.
Big win for
Derek, a
Derek.
big win going to 3-3. And
Yeah. And slowing Sean down a little bit.
yeah, giving Daltrey some breathing room up there.
So that should be a drink. Jumping to 4-2, defeating Dre, the champion, 11-2. What happened here?
Yeah, Dan just had his way with him. Um, Goalie stats, Dan taking 4 of them, 5 wins, 145 saves. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So Nick had enough to get his 3 starts in at least. You got 2 wins, just terrible goalie stats otherwise, 338 and 842. Even when you look at player categories, Dan still took seven to Nick's two. Putting up pretty solid week. 79 hits to 70 hits. So like that could be the 1-2 in hits. Dre with 49 PIMs. I think that was so far the league lead for the week. 4 game winning goals.
Plus
As
minus and
well,
goals were really close.
yeah, yeah, 2 goals and but not enough. So if you look at who contributed here, Roslovic in Edmonton. I
He's
think
been
that's how you
good.
pronounce it. Yeah, 3 goals, 3 assists, +5, 2 game winners, 11 shots.
He's been playing on the line with Draisaitl too, so he's
Yeah, I
getting
get the
stacked there.
yeah. Edvinson, 18 PIMs on the week. Draisaitl, 3 goals, 2 assists, +7. Crazy. Um, Deep Sassel even getting some hits there. Wilson with a slow week, but still 7 hit shots, 4 hits, 4 PIMs. Um, Vasilevsky and Blackwood both getting a win, but not putting up good numbers. Go to Dan's team here. Horvat's been pretty fucking solid all season. 1 goal, 4 assists on the on the week. Trocheck, 21 hits, 2 goals, 2 assists, +5, 4 PIMs in there too. Pretty killer week. Svechnikov, 2 goals, 1 assist. DeBrincat putting up some serious offense. 5 goals, 1 assist, 4 hits, 15 shots. Uh, Sider putting up 1 goal, 4 assists, 10 shots, 3 hits, 8 blocks, 3 power play points. Um, Josh Stone, a goals, 2 assists, 6 hits as well. So he had a lot of guys hitting. Only a few people. Thomas, a goal, 2 assists, putting them no hits, but not too many. Then go to his goalie Shesterkin, 3 wins on the
Big week.
week. Yeah, Talbot, 2 wins. Knight with not a great game, but 892 is decent. Just no wins, but yeah, the Rangers really helped him this week. Take him to a cruising win over Nick, who's a little bit of a slow start here.
Yeah, a lot of that going on. No one, only one team's really running away right now, so you know, very interesting season so far.
Yeah,
And then we got good old Mark, reliable Mark, who's sitting near the bottom here, losing to Domo. I'm sure Domo was ecstatic to pull out another win. Um, what happened here?
yeah, a lot of close categories here. 3 goals apart, 3 assists apart.
Oh, I can
Plus,
tell you what happened here.
what happened here? What are you gonna
Do
say?
Domo made a nice ad drop on Sunday through me that got him a shutout.
Yeah, so there's his win. There's his shutout.
His win and his shutout. And Mark picked up the other goalie off me for his Sunday start, and he got lit.
And that would have been the difference right there.
It kind of
Uh,
was the difference. Like that win and
yeah,
shutout actually won Domo the week. So uh,
yeah, it's true. Close week. Four goalie stats to one here for Domo. When you look at the player categories, four to 4 to 5. So really close there. A lot of close categories too.
what
Um,
really hurt Mark is it was that Pittsburgh rookie,
the Pittsburgh rookie.
the rookie goalie that got him the
Oh,
shutout. You know, he loves his Penguins, except on Sunday he didn't like them.
Murashov
Yeah,
getting him in the shutout.
21 save shutout on
Yeah,
Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m.
yeah. So you'll go through to see who had a good week here. Boldy, solid week, 2 goals, 2 assists, 13 shots, 2 hits, 3 blocks. Ellers, 2 goals and an assist. Thompson, 2 goals, 2 assists, 11 shots. Chychrun, goal and 2 assists. Celebrini slowing down a little bit, but 3 assists, -4. Uh, not too great on the deep stats. Pile of goalies here though. Um, Holy,
Free
there's a lot to
Toronto.
look at. There's not really good numbers here. Wolf decent in his first start back from injury. That's good to see. 906. Um,
There's that Sunday
yeah,
pickup though, Johansson.
Johansson. Oh wow, 515, and it cost him 3 rounds for that. Wow. Sorry, we'll get there. We'll get there. Um, Looking at Domo's team, Peterson put him a goal, 5 assists, 3 shots, 4 hits, 5 blocks, one shorthanded point, too. It's Barzal, 2 goals, 1 assist. Kyle, 3 goals, 1 assist, 19 hits, 7 blocks. Definitely worth the seventh rounder there. Holy. Uh, Kempe, 2 assists, +3. Um, yeah, Lafreniere, Lafreniere, 2 goals, 1 assist, 8 hits, 8 shots. Um, Miller putting up 12 hits for him. Some good grind. Like you said there, Marishov, the shutout, 21 saves. Schmid in Vegas getting 1 win on out of his 2 starts. Enough to get through the mark week.
Yeah,
Good on Domo here.
great pickup on Sunday, Domo.
Yep.
Mark,
Great.
not so much.
Yeah.
Patches going to 4-2 with a big win over the farm team here. Farm team suffered his second loss of the year. Um, what happened here?
Yeah, this is a crazy one. Just because Kyle's goalie has taken 4 of the 5 categories. Um, but that was 4 out of his 5 points, where Patch's 8 players took 8 of the categories. Um, Solid week overall for him. They didn't have a shorthanded point.
And all
Some
those
close. He
categories are
won.
real close.
He won by 3 goals, 3 assists, +5, 2 power play points, 7 hits. But Kyle's team did take blocks by 9, so close. But no, big on Nick. Players really pushing through for him here. We'll see what we got. Geeky, a goal, 2 assists for Kyle. 12 shots, 4 hits, 3 blocks. Pretty solid. No one really put up numbers though. His keeper is definitely in Vegas slowing down. I don't know if they had only 2 games in the
I
week,
think they
but
only had 2 games last week.
yeah, 2 assists for each of them. A little slower than it's been. No one really showing up. Uh, Demko, 9 goals against average. I think
Whew.
he showed up for a period and let in 3. Lankinen putting up some good numbers, and Wedgwood, though, in Colorado has been consistent for him. Um,
Oh yeah, he's been
yeah,
in the bulk of the
2 win.
starts.
Yeah. And now that Blackwood's back, I think they're going to go 50-50. That's
It
what
hasn't
that's
been
what it's
yet. It's
no more
been
Wedgwood.
like two. He gets 2 of the
2.
3 starts.
No, that's good for Kyle.
Yeah,
Having Lankinen for Vancouver's backup, he had a solid week. Yeah, there the difference for him. His goalies were not what went wrong on this week. Go to Patches here. 2 goals, 2 assists for Larkin. Forsberg, goal and an assist. 10 hits, 9 shots. Janot, 3 assists, 10 PIMs, 8 hits. Um, Rupe Hintz, 1 goal, 4 assists, 6 hits, 7 shots. Batherson, a goal and an assist, 8 hits. A lot of grit there. Um, yeah, Fahevery, 7 PIMs, 5 goals, or sorry, 5 shots, 4 hits, 5 blocks. Some good deep stats. Kemper getting both of his wins, but Montreal had a really crappy week, and that's really what was the difference there for his goalies. But didn't need him. Did not
didn't
need him this week.
didn't need him.
Anything
Uh,
else to add there?
no, not really. It was looked like it was a pretty close week overall. A few categories that were all a lot of them were within reach on both sides, so would have pretty much been an interesting battle to follow. Um, and we got China number 5 here this week, tying Hughes your daddy. What happened here?
Yeah, Travis beats Nick, and then ties Casey. I don't think it's the one he expected not to win. Looking backwards, looking at the difference here, uh, Casey's players taking 5 of the categories, um, in one goalie category. Travis's goalie's doing fairly well for him this week. Just couldn't get the wins though. The thing when they're on some bad teams, but 4 goals, 68 shots for Travis. So his team really didn't produce the offense. He took hits, he took pins. I'm not really surprised based on his team. 195 saves and still averaged a 929 and a 238. big difference, but only one goalie win for that many saves is redonkulous. Um, go through and see who did well here. No one really standing out. Marchenko, 4 assists, 9 shots, 4 hits. Hudson minus 7 for him. That's a big difference there. Lozon injured now, but 9 PIMs, 8 hits on the week. Really a big grit there. Uh, Lundell, 4 assists. Bischel, 11 hits. Um, then yeah, you can see 4 goalies really. He picked up Matt Murray, who got hurt, only made 6 saves. I think he let in a goal in the first period and then was removed. I can't remember, but brutal. Uh, but yeah, he picked up quick. I don't know if it was the one game he got the 40 saves. I didn't think he had him for 2 games, but
I think he only
no,
had one game.
yeah, Askarov with his only win, um, 62 saves. Uh, his goalies had a lot of saves. Holy good week. Dostal not with a great week. Anaheim slowing down a bit there. Pittsburgh and Rangers having some good starts, just not getting the wins though for him. Some really good numbers. Uh,
Penguins, he had the shutout because they only played 2 games, and he had on
oh yeah,
Friday, he had the shutout to the last minute of the third, where
yeah, the
Forsberg
shutout
tied
and
it.
the game-winning goal.
Yeah, and then they lost it in overtime.
Yeah,
They essentially
so he
tied it
let
in the
in two.
last minute, and then
So he lost the shutout. He lost the wins. He lost the game-winning goal.
all with a minute left.
Yeah, so that would have been like an 8-5 week if that didn't happen.
Yeah,
But it is what it is.
it's
Go to
fantasy.
Casey's team here. Zegras has been pretty hot for him. 2 goals, 1 assist, 10 shots. Um, Heineman, three goals, 9 hits. Uh, no one else really standing out. You can see New Jersey, Luke Hughes, a goal, 3 assists, -5 though, but putting up the offense.
Who stands
Eckes,
out is Hughes cutting his hand at dinner.
yeah, it's brutal. He's out for a couple of weeks, I think, isn't he?
I think it said 8 weeks, something like that.
8 weeks. Holy,
Yeah,
that's a big blow.
he had to
And
have
like,
surgery on his finger or something like
yeah,
that.
I saw that. Eckes, 4 goals, 2 assists, +6, 4 PIMs, six shots, 5 hits. Good shooting percentage that week. Holy. Um, Going to his goalies, Saros and Kochkov. Leading the way, Saros with a 793, still getting the win. Um, Impressive, almost impressive, really. And then the Lions 19-4-6 goals against average, 1 save. Uh,
Jesus.
Crazy. Letting in 2 goals on 3 shots and then getting pulled. Yeah, not the week he imagined, but I think there's a reason those guys are gone from his team now.
He left with a point though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He escaped. Um, Travis probably pretty disappointed with this week, I would assume. The 2-1 though, fifth on the year, but he's happy.
It should be.
Casey getting a point in the last 2 weeks to 1-4-1 after starting 0-4. Nice to see.
Some positive momentum there for Casey.
Yeah, yeah. You want to go into the standings here, quick?
Yeah, let's go take a look at the standings. We have about 8 minutes left of part one.
Nice. Yeah, we're a little chattier. You see a big difference here. Daltrey staying at 6-0, 3 point lead over second. Sean with the loss, falling to 4-1-1 with 9 points. Then Dan in patches with 8 points, one behind. Travis alone in fifth with 7. And we got a 5 team tie with 6 points between Team Rockets, Kyle, Derek, Domo, yourself, and Kyle. So both Kyles at 6 points. That's from sixth to 10th. Then House of Kirill and Dre, 2, 3, and 1 and 11th. Then myself, 2 and 4 at 4 points and 13th. Then Casey and Mark at 1, 4, and 1 with 3 points each, 14 and 15. And the rate and bye week, 1 and 5, all by himself in the bottom. But
Where he
really,
belongs. That's the
two
start.
weeks, 2 weeks away from a playoff spot. potentially. I mean, no, there's no way. Maybe three, but if the matchups fall the right way, it's tight. Really, only Daltrey running away with it, but really anyone's game.
Braden trying to be the second team in the league to have three championships. Uh,
Yeah, three. Is his name on there twice?
yeah,
Yeah, that's great. All right.
he won it, then Kyle won it, then Braden won it, then
Yeah,
a different Kyle won it.
here we are. See who's next.
Yeah,
Just hopefully not RoboWolf.
anything
All
can
right.
happen this season, right? Like everything's so tight.
Yeah.
Are we got time to go over a couple trades here before we end part one?
All right. We got yourself and Mark hitting it up here. Hildeby in the 13th going your way for Johansson in the 16th.
You want to talk about that one?
Yeah, like a 3 round pickup for Johansson. Obviously, a player he's going to keep for a little bit, then, right? You'd
I
think.
don't know. I don't
Or
know.
was it an ad drop?
It was an ad drop, but
A 3 round ad drop?
I had picked them
Fucking
up.
crazy, Mark.
I woke up at 6:30 on Sunday, and I'm gonna pick this guy up knowing that Vast played the day before.
Yep.
Worst case, I could use him if he plays well, I have a long shot at a comeback. But I'm like,
Yep.
someone's gonna want that goalie start, and I already in my head I had like the set price for this player is 3 rounds. When I
Yep.
picked him up, that's what I said.
Yep. And
You
he
know,
paid it.
he paid it. He didn't want to. I told him at noon. Um, he's like, I respect the move. And he's like, I might told him, well, by noon, because they play at 5, at noon, I'm gonna put it out there in the chat for everyone to know that 3 round upgrade gets you that goalie start. Because there were a lot of good goalie matchups in the week.
Yep.
And goalie start could have made the difference. So I was asking for a 3 round upgrade on any of my picks, and that's what happened there.
Yeah. Didn't work out for him.
And I gave Domo a good discount on that shutout goalie because I didn't announce beforehand that it would be costly to get him. So I just took the 1 round upgrade on the Penguins goalie,
Yep.
which I thought was
Fair.
fair.
Yeah. It's an ad drop.
Yeah.
Hey, yep.
But the other
Yep.
one I
Yep.
planned on using.
Yeah.
And that's why I said like, hey, I could use him. It's not
Yep.
going to guarantee me a win, but it could give me an outside chance at a comeback if things went well in the other for my players. And it wasn't the case. I moved them for 3 rounds. I was happy with that.
A 13th for a 16th too.
Yeah,
Pretty solid ad.
that's my worst pick right now is 16. So
Nice.
I only have one left. Going into last week, I had three. I think I only have one left now.
All right, we have another trade with you and Travis. You
Yep.
receiving Andrew Peak in a 13th, and Travis receiving Eric Carlson in a 16th.
So that one, for a couple weeks now, I've been trying to get rid of a defenseman. One of my offensive defensemen. It was Riley I was putting out there. I said 3 round upgrade was what I was looking for. And he went and offered me a 3 round upgrade for Carlson, and I looked at their stats, and they're very, very similar offensively. The
Yep,
difference is that Riley puts up more hits. Carlson has 0 hits on the year. So I'm
I
like,
know.
well, I might as well take a 3 round upgrade for Carlson instead of Riley and ship them out for a 13th for a 16th.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see you got that for him. I didn't think you would get. Yeah, I didn't think you would get that, to be honest.
That's what he
Um,
offered.
yeah. So yeah, good
Uh,
on you.
'Cause he asked if he was available. Said, yeah, almost everyone's available for the right
Yep.
price, and that's what he sent me. And I looked at it and I said, yeah, well, this is what I would have wanted for Riley. I'll take it for Carlson.
Yep. That's fair. How much time we got left here?
3 minutes. So I say
All
let's save the big trade to start off part two with a bang.
right. Let's see if.
Is
Oh,
there are the other ones? Is there any other little
yeah.
ones that you want to talk
Well,
about?
we got one more here. We can talk about
Now we'll talk
quick.
about that one after too.
All right.
Let's get the fans back into part two here with some.
Woo!
All right, so we'll be back for part two, boys.